Hi, this is Robert Estrin, and this is livingpianos.com. I'm playing on a 1990s Kawai grand piano. This is such a wonderful piano. You know, Kawai is the second largest piano manufacturer in the world. They've been making pianos for, 100 years? And of course, they have different level pianos. They have some lower line pianos in Indonesia. This is indeed a Japanese-made Kawai. And better than that, it's in very good condition. We put a new set of bass strings, so the tone all the way down to the bottom is very rich. The action is quiet and responsive. The piano hasn't gotten a lot of use. The finish is beautiful. So I'm going to play a little bit for you so you can hear the tone that many people prefer to the C-Series Yamahas, because there's a warmth you get to Kawai that a lot of Yamahas don't have. So a lot of people actually prefer Kawai for that reason. See what you like. It is a personal preference. I'm going to start off with a little bit of Mozart. This is the last movement of the K-330 C Major Sonata. It's so nice to play a piano that has a well-regulated action and one where the parts are fresh, because you have a precision to the control, which I can demonstrate here in a slow movement of Beethoven. Here is a second movement of the Pathétique Sonata. Listen to the singing tone and see how you like the melody. It's a really sweet tone, isn't it? Another thing that I really appreciate, and if you're doing a recording, this is particularly important, is a piano that has been either played a lot and the parts get worn, or in an environment that's tough, either excessive dryness or going back and forth from humidity to dryness. The action will actually become somewhat noisy. An easy test, by the way, for this is push down a bunch of keys with the palms of your hand and release suddenly and see what you can hear. It's just like a new piano, barely any sound. Why? Because the felt is fresh. The parts inside can get kind of hardened over time, either from use or environment. There's another little thing that this piano has that makes it such a great practice instrument that I'm going to show you. But first I'm going to go ahead and play now a little bit of a section of the B-flat minor scherzo of Chopin. So nice to hear a rich sound with a grand piano with brand new Mapes strings, the standard of the industry. Now, I mentioned that there's a little surprise in this piano. I mean, what better practice piano for your living room, not overwhelming in size and yet a rich sound. But what happens when you're practicing and maybe somebody's sleeping in the house or watching television in the next room? On uprights, they have that middle pedal that locks in, but of course on a grand piano, you want to utilize your middle pedal. Well, this Kawai is outfitted with a little lever that you can just simply push over here, and that way you're able to lock in a damper system. In contrast to so you really can play quietly. Now that was with the lid up. If you were to play with the lid down and the damper engaged, you really could practice in your house even late at night. If you live in an apartment, this could be a real blessing for you. A nice bonus that I wish more pianos had that. Remember, livingpianos.com, your online piano store with free delivery on this Kawai Grand and most of our pianos. Any questions you have, Robert at livingpianos.com. Thanks so much for joining me.